Is it morally ethical to use social technologies to influence people? Well, social technologies create the unique temptation to fall into a group or categorize yourself into a narrow caste social networking community, wherein you gravitate towards people who are like you. Whatever your opinion, your personality, your prejudice, the natural order of things suggests that individuals align themselves together based on like thinking, even when there's a choice of group association. Among the affordances of Web 2.0 or 3.0 tools is the tendency to constrict ourselves and our identities to a closed set of communal norms that perpetuate increased polarization, prejudice, and insularity. People seek a comfort zone, even when offered the diversity of social networks and the connectivity of social technologies. The norm has become sifting through the differing information, opinions, groups, and ideas, and finding a comfort in a designated space. People who are comfortable are also more likely to be influenced and supported by this comfort level and the persuasive space. People are more likely to be influenced by and listen to those who are like them and share the same opinions or ideas. Those social networking services allow for exposure to a greater variety of opinions and attitudes. The opposite effect is actually taking place. Members of virtual communities embrace a distinctly hyperactive style of communication to compensate for diminished information cues. This brings into question the moral efficacy of autonomy. User autonomy is actually not at an increased cost on social networking services. Users retain a major aspect of their autonomy in relation to how they align and define themselves online with other users who are like them. And therefore, the respect for the ethical demands of their identities are retained. In other words, people feel more comfortable when influenced or directed or guided by a group whom they align with and seek to associate with, and therefore are more likely to respect the space that they designate as a comfort level. For users, moral efficacy is not compromised in like situational influences. It is interesting to then evaluate how ethics are brought into question when different groups or opposite opinions collide. Moral attacks seem to be the problem when one group comes into contact with another. In the online world, when an opinion or when a group is faced with different ideas or different users, they're not as easily influenced, and they don't open up to be as understanding about the differing ideas. And that seems to be influenced by the fact that this is happening on a virtual community.